My loves, just stopping by the channel today to bring you, oh my goodness, a simple homemade chicken and rice made with lots of love. I made it for my granddaughters who are on vacation, right? They're here at home, and I'm bringing it to you all. The channel is full of soap recipes, and I want to mix things up a bit by showing you my simple everyday lunch. It's not, Flavona, are you bringing more recipe? No, it's just what I do, what you do at your house. Leave a comment. Vane, that's great. You made chicken and rice for your granddaughters today. I did too. I made some rice, a steak, some French fries. Leave a comment for me, but before I go on and show you folks the step-by-step for this simple yet delicious chicken and rice, I ask those of you who are new to Vânia Dicas Caseiras to please subscribe, activate the notification bell, because this channel has new videos for you every day. And this channel has an exclusive benefit in the join section. Click there to discover the new feature. Guys, with Ballet de Mes, you can become a supporter of this channel. And there's also the little shop where our partner MVM Dicas Caseiras is with all the products a good soap maker needs to make soap, okay? The soap is piling up, the studio is packed, but we make soap and we need to eat, right folks? We have to feed ourselves to have the strength to stir those soap batches. Making lunch every day, simple but tasty. I'm gonna open this up and take it out, folks, since I've already turned it off. All right, the rice is already completely done and turned off. It was on low heat, it wasn't burning or anything. Let's take a little out here because I want to show you all. Look, 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 look. Where's the little fork? Wow, it's steaming, Brazil. Look at this, folks. If this isn't luxury, my people. So that's what I want to share with you. Simple. Make this for your grandkids, for your family, and say, Vane, I liked it. Guys, I made it with chicken thighs and drumsticks. My husband chopped it up really small, took out all the bones, and the chicken rice doesn't turn out dry. Okay? You're going to love it. Look, let's blow on it so we don't burn our hands. Put the little pot on the stove. Shall we make lunch together? Together, right? Me and you all. Little pot on the stove, my loves, means there's gonna be good food. A simple everyday lunch, right? From my family that I'm going to show you. So that rice we're going to make all in one pot. I've got my wonderful big cast iron pot here. And what are we going to do first? Guys, this pot is made of cast iron, and I always, wash it, dry it over the fire, and rub oil on it, okay? So it was used yesterday. And this little bit of oil that's here, it's fine. I'm going to add a little more. Next, we're going to make, a boneless chicken drumstick and thigh to make that simple chicken rice, but it's really tasty and chopped up nice and small. Look at this. Yeah, I have about, let's say, around 700 grams, okay guys? Boneless chicken drumstick and thigh, chopped up nice and small, already cleaned. And I'm going to add the seasonings here with you. Okay, I have 7 cloves of crushed garlic, look. I'm going to give it a little saute here. Let me grab a bigger ladle. Some wonderful ladles there. Look. But I'm going to add it so we can season everything together here. Don't let it fry. No. You're gonna fry it all together here. Look. Now let's add. You can use chicken breast here. People ask, Vanya, can I use breast? Whatever you want. It's up to you. Okay? How you're going to make this little rice? Now, these dry seasonings, look closely. There's absolutely everything you could possibly imagine in here, truly. I like to sprinkle it in right at the moment. We have successfully completed the task at hand, and everything is now finished. All the necessary steps have been meticulously carried out, bringing this entire endeavor to a conclusive and satisfactory end. We can now confirm that the work is indeed done. Guys, this pan, once it's really heats up, it's super quick, okay? It truly is incredibly fast. Now, you can squeeze a little lemon or add a bit of vinegar, just a little, otherwise it gets too watery, okay? But I'm not going to add it, alright my dear, because I want to let it fry really well. But since it was washed really well before and all that, there's no problem. I already used lemon in the water I washed it with too. It's fine like this because when you squeeze it in here, it gets really watery and takes a long time to fry. Now, let's let it start frying. Okay, my dear, it's already started frying here, guys. What am I going to add now? Look at this. I chopped it up, guys. Look how cute this is for storing onions in the fridge so they don't smell. I chopped up half a white onion really finely, right here, white onion, but you can use red. Just chop it up finely, and we're gonna cover it and put it in the fridge in a bit. Add it now so it disappears, okay? Let it disappear in here. Let's fry it together. Let's go. You have to say it's gonna get that golden color, right folks? Now it's going to start frying and disappear. I'm going to let it fry a bit more here and I'll be right back with you. The onion has already browned nicely, look at it. It's already started frying. Look at the golden color forming on the crust. It's already forming at the bottom of the pan. Now we'll add a splash of water and let it get that golden color. But before, finishing things up here, I'm going to add, guys, here I have about 300 grams of bacon and smoked sausage. We're gonna add that in now, look. To add even more flavor. And now it finally is. It makes for a really tasty rice, simple, right? But made with a lot of love, folks. It could be just rice, beans, and energy. It's made with a lot of love. It turns out delicious. In this little pot is the beans that were already frozen. I'm throwing them out now. Look, some beans. Then we get it just right. Now I'm gonna keep adding a little water to get that golden color. Look at this. Guys, there's a piece of bacon left. There's a piece of bacon left. Let's get a little water just to drizzle over this golden part here. Look. Here it really loosens up. Just look how absolutely delicious this is. Then you keep stirring it, guys. Keep turning it like this, see? Look at that, right? And into this golden part here, we're going to add a little turmeric now, okay? See the oil running down, look at that. We're going to put it in this oil to fry, okay? There you go. This is pure, unadulterated turmeric. Look at this now. Let it fry. All the oil has come down, see? really dark, really dark. Now you're set. Now all the flavor will come through. Now I'm going to let it fry a little more so we can add the rice. Everything's just right here, guys. Look at this. It released a lot, right? Got that golden color, see? I'm going to use all of this to bring color to our rice. Look how delicious that is. It's just right. I'm not going to let it dry out too much so the drumstick and thigh don't get too dry, you know, so the rice doesn't end up dry. And here I have 600 grams of rice. This rice doesn't need to be washed unless I really have to, okay? But it's not necessary. Let's go. Look how really delicious that is. When you add the boiling water, guys, all that golden color comes out, see? All of it. It's giving even more beautiful color and delicious flavor to this rice. Since it's in a pot that when it reaches its optimal cooking temperature, really gets super incredibly hot and efficiently retains that intense heat for a prolonged period. So there's no need to add, I'm just going to add enough water to cover the rice so it doesn't get too mushy. I like my rice nice and fluffy. Look at how it already is. See, it's already starting to stick there, look. Now we can bring over the little kettle with the water, okay? There you go. I'm gonna grab the kettle. It's got boiling water. Kettle with boiling water, let's go. Look at the golden color coming off the side, see? Just so you can see that. Now, we come in here and scrape up the little bit stuff on the sides. Look! Taste for salt. Let's get all that golden goodness in there, look! There you go. Just look at that truly beautiful color, right? Taste it. Guys, it's delicious. Now I'm going to let it dry out a bit so we can put the lid on. Let it reduce the water well. Now we're going to cover it. This is a serious lid. How delicious, guys. I leave just a little bit uncovered to roast right here so it can really evaporate all the water. Then lower the heat and let that delicious crust form. Now it's time to lower the heat. Look, it's already drying out. Now cover it completely and lower the heat. Because the heat from this pot, guys, like I told you, it gets really hot. My goodness, it reaches high temperatures and then the food stays hot, okay, for about 2 hours. I'm going to let it reach the right point here and I'll be right back with you. The chicken rice is ready, guys. I'm going to open it up for you. Look! Look how delicious. It's already formed that crispy layer around the edges, and now what do? Add that fresh chopped parsley and green onion. Here it is. Look at this. Just simply sprinkle it all over the entire surface, thoroughly. so fancy, guys. Like I told you, this pot gets really hot. So leave this here for about 10 minutes on low heat because it already forms a crust. Okay? So it doesn't burn. And this is our lunch for today, my loves, right? Simple chicken and rice. We've got some beans already ready and a baked banana in the oven, okay? Here, I just brushed some olive oil on the baking tray, sprinkle some flour. You slice the banana in half and put it in to bake to serve. So simple, right? A salad goes well with it too, or you can add any side dish you like. The seasoning is up to your taste. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave lots of likes, like, comment, and share. I leave all the exact quantities I used to make this simple chicken and rice here, but made with lots of love, my dears. God bless you. See you in the next video.